everybody, welcome to BVR Classroom. I am your BVR. Today's topic is phenols, and this phenols is part of hydroxy compound study of organic chemistry. And in this phenols and today's discussion, we will be focusing on preparation and properties of phenols and acidity of phenols, and after that factors affecting the acidity of phenols. I'll explain comparative study of acidity of phenol. Some examples I will be giving. These examples and theoretical aspects are very much useful for theory exam as well as your MSc entrance exams and other competitive exams also. Okay, I hope you will enjoy this lecture. We'll continue. This lecture will be in English. Phenols. We'll discuss what is this phenols and all those things. Compounds with hydroxyl group bonded directly to an aromatic, that is benzene ring, are called as phenols. You observe this molecule C6H5. OH group is directly linked to this benzene ring, hence it is called as a phenol. And this is again phenol structure. Some important compounds. This is metacresol, 3-methylphenol, and this one is 2-nitrophenol. At the ortho position, you have nitro group, 2-nitrophenol, 2,4-dinitrophenol, DNP. So these are the some examples of phenols. We'll straight away go to the preparation of phenols. In this preparation of phenols, I'll discuss at least 3 methods of preparation. Let us start with haloarenes, like chlorobenzene. This molecule is chlorobenzene. This reaction we already discussed while discussing aryl halides. Okay, and chlorobenzene reacted with sodium hydroxide under vigorous conditions. Vigorous conditions means high temperature and high pressure. First of all, it results in the formation of sodium phenoxide, and that sodium phenoxide upon hydrolysis in presence of dilute HCl like that result in the formation of phenol. So this is the general method. You observe this one when chlorobenzene is fused with NaOH at 623 K and 300 atmospheric pressure, sodium phenoxide is obtained. This is sodium phenoxide. This upon acidification with HCl gives the final product phenol. So this is one method of preparing this phenol very comfortably. Another method, preparation of phenol from benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid is C6H5SO3H. This molecule is benzene sulfonic acid. First of all, how this benzene sulfonic acid is prepared is benzene is treated with oleum. Oleum is H2S2O7. Fuming sulfuric acid is also called as oleum. So when benzene is treated with oleum, it results in the formation of benzene sulfonic acid, and this benzene sulfonic acid is subjected to reaction with NaOH that gives rise to sodium phenoxide, which upon treatment with acid finally result in the formation of phenol. So this is another method for the preparation of phenol. So from benzene sulfonic acid, benzene is sulfonated with oleum and benzene sulfonic acid is obtained. Okay, it is then converted to sodium phenoxide on heating with molten sodium hydroxide. Acidification of the sodium salt gives phenol. So these are the steps that are involved in preparation of phenol from benzene sulfonic acid. Another method is from cumene. Cumene is isopropyl benzene. So this is the isopropyl group. This isopropyl group is attached to benzene ring. That's why it is called as isopropyl benzene. And this isopropyl benzene is commonly called as cumene. Now, this isopropyl benzene or cumene subjected to aerial oxidation, reaction with O2. Then cumene hydroperoxide will be formed. You observe this one. Between carbon and hydrogen, these two oxygens will be introduced. Cumene hydroperoxide. This molecule, upon reaction with H plus in presence of water, that gives rise to phenol. Along with phenol, a very important organic molecule, acetone, that is propanone, will also be formed. So that's why this reaction is industrially very, very important. Okay, let us see what is the statement written here. Phenol is manufactured from cumene. Okay, cumene is isopropyl benzene, which is oxidized in the presence of air to cumene hydroperoxide. So this is the cumene hydroperoxide. It is converted to phenol and acetone by treating it with dilute acid. So this is the step. Dilute acid treatment, cumene hydroperoxide finally gives rise to phenol. So along with phenol, just now I told you that acetone is also formed. Please do write in the examination that acetone is also formed in this particular reaction. That point is important. So these are some important methods of preparing phenol. One is from chlorobenzene another one is from benzene sulfonic acid, and this one is from cumene. Next, we will see the properties of phenols. Properties of phenols are also very, very important for examination. In this properties of phenols, we will mainly discuss or focus on, first of all, acidic nature of phenols. Phenols are acidic in nature. They react with strong alkalis like sodium hydroxide and forms salts called as phenoxides or phenoids. They are called as phenoxides or phenoids. Since they are reacting with alkalis like NaOH, so phenols are acidic in nature. They exhibit acidic nature. That's why they react with bases. So this is phenol reacting with aqueous NaOH, resulting in the formation of sodium phenoxide or sodium phenoate salt. Okay, along with that, water is also eliminated. This is the simplest reaction of acidic nature of phenol. Now, we have to study some of the characteristic aspects of phenol as far as its acidity is concerned. Phenol turns blue litmus to red. So, any substance which has the ability to turn blue litmus to red is called as an acid. But it doesn't react with weak alkalis like carbonates and bicarbonates. Okay, it can turn blue litmus to red, no problem. But it doesn't have the ability to react with weak alkalis like carbonates and bicarbonates. It implies the meaning that again phenol is a weak acid. However, alcohols are not neutral to litmus. Alcohols cannot turn blue litmus to red. That means they are neutral. They do not react with alkalis. This indicates that phenol is more acidic than alcohol. Definitely, phenol is more acidic than alcohol. The acidic nature of phenol is due to the formation of stable phenoxide ion in aqueous solutions of phenols. In the previous slide, we have seen that it results in the formation of sodium phenoxide. That means phenoxide ion is formed. That phenoxide ion is quite stable. So therefore, the phenol exhibits acidic property. The stability of phenoxide ion is due to the negative charge on the oxygen atom of the phenoxide ion is delocalized through resonance. So again, resonance concept is being introduced here. Such resonance is not possible in alkoxide ion obtained from alcohols. Therefore, alcohols are neutral, but phenols are acidic in nature. Let's study this. Phenol reacted with NaOH. Sodium phenoxide is formed. This is the phenoxide ion. This phenoxide ion is stable when compared with phenol. That's why always phenol tries to get rid of this hydrogen. I am showing with cursor. This hydrogen will be removed. A removal of hydrogen or donation of hydrogen that is in the form of proton is nothing but it is acidic nature. Okay, so that's why phenol acts as acid. Now next point is why this phenoxide ion is stable. Why this is stable means there is delocalization of this electron density. This electron density is delocalized over this benzene ring. You observe these delocalized forms or resonance forms. Okay, the negative charge is converted to this one, resulting in double bond formation between carbon and oxygen, whereas this double bond is shifted to ortho position. That's why there is a negative charge here. This negative charge may be shifted to para position also. Again, from para position, it can be shifted to ortho position. In this way, there is delocalization of negative charge in the phenoxide ion. So wherever there is delocalization and resonance structures, it results in greater stability, and that greater stability is responsible for the acidic nature or acidic behavior of phenol. I hope you got this point. It is very, very clear. Now, so we have seen that phenols are acidic in nature. Then what are the factors that are influencing this acidic behavior? Okay, that means which group enhances acidic property of phenol and which group decreases the acidity of phenol. So that's we are studying in the heading factors affecting the acidity of phenols. The acidity of phenols depend upon the stability of the phenoxide ion formed. Okay, that is right. I told you that more the phenoxide ion stable, more will be the acidity of that particular phenol. So here we have two types of substituents. One is electron releasing substituents will increase the electron density in the benzene ring. You please observe that already there is excess of electron density in the benzene ring. Now we are studying about this electron releasing substituents. Okay, electron releasing substituents will increase the electron density in the benzene ring and thus decreasing the stability of phenoxide ion, and which will decrease the acidity of phenol. So on the benzene ring, there is high electron density. So in order to increase the stability of phenoxide ion, what should be the situation? There should be decrease in electron density on the benzene ring. But in contrast to this, here what we are studying is electron releasing groups. If there are electron releasing groups, the electron density on the benzene ring increases. Therefore, what happens? The stability of the phenoxide ion decreases. When the stability of the phenoxide ion decreases, then the acidity of phenol decreases. On the other hand, electron withdrawing substituents, that means electron removing substances or substituents, will pull the electrons from the benzene ring towards itself. Therefore, it will disperse the negative charge of the phenoxide ion, thus increases the stability of the phenoxide anion, hence the acidity of the phenol. So, whichever group increases electron density on the benzene ring decreases acidity, and whichever group decreases electron density on the benzene ring increases acidity. That is the point you have to keep in mind. You observe this one. It is very, very clear. This group is electron withdrawing group. That means if that group is present on the benzene ring, it removes the electron density. Removes the electron density means what happens? The phenoxide ion gets stabilized. When the phenoxide ion gets stabilized, more acidity will be exhibited by phenol. You observe this one. Electron withdrawing group. Phenoxide anion stabilized by substituent. Greater acidity of phenol. Greater acidity of phenol means pKa will be less than 10. Lesser the pKa value, more will be the acidity. You remember that point. What are the electron withdrawing groups? You study this one. Electron withdrawing groups, nitro group is there. So if nitro group is there, then that phenol will be more acidic. Okay. Similarly, COOH, a carboxylic acid group, is an electron withdrawing. CN, cyanide group, Cl, Br, these type of groups are considered as electron withdrawing groups. So if these type of groups among others are present on the benzene ring, then what happens is electron density on the benzene ring decreases. That means phenoxide ion stability increases, acidity increases. Now come to the second aspect, electron donating group. There are certain groups which has the ability to donate electrons to the benzene ring. Then what happens? EDZ, electron donating group. Phenoxide ion gets destabilized by substituent. When more electron density is donated to the benzene ring, then what happens? Acidity of phenol decreases. That means pKa value will be more than 10. pKa value increases means acidity decreases. What are the type of electron donating groups? OCH3, methoxy. Methoxy group is electron donating group. NH2 group. Okay, on the oxygen and nitrogen atom, the central atom carries electron pairs. That's why they are electron donating in nature. Similarly, alkyl group. Alkyl group is also considered as electron donating. So if these type of groups are present, what happens? Acidity of phenol will be decreased. So in that way, you have to practice this. I'm giving you some examples. You observe this one. There is a nitro group, a very strong electron withdrawing, electron removing group. That's why this is the strongest among these four. Then another one, Cl is there. It is also electron removing or electron withdrawing. Methyl group, electron releasing or electron giving. Acidity decreases. This one is more electron releasing. Therefore, further acidity decreases. So this is the acidity order. Okay. Or paranitrophenol more acidic than parachlorophenol. Then a methyl group is there. This is para-hydroxytoluene, more acidic than this one. Methoxy group present at the para position. Similarly, you compare this one. Here you have three nitro groups. All the three nitro groups are electron withdrawing. Therefore, more stability is assigned to this benzene ring. That's why this is most basic. Okay. Then two nitro groups. Here there is only one nitro group. Here what is important point is when the nitro group is present at the ortho and para position, then only the electron withdrawing nature will be more pronounced. Here observe this one, it is at the meta position. It is not that much. Okay, that is why three nitro groups, more than two nitro groups, more than single nitro, but this is present at the meta position. So this is the order of acidity of various phenols. If the people who are appearing for the competitive exams can make use of these examples. Okay, in addition to acidity of phenols, I will suggest a couple of chemical reactions of the benzene ring of phenol. Halogenation reaction. Halogenation reaction. Phenol reacts with bromine in CCl4 or CS2, carbon tetrachloride or carbon disulfide. It results in the formation of a mixture of ortho and para-bromophenol. A mixture of ortho and para-bromophenol will be formed. Observe this one, phenol, Br2 in CS2 or CCl4. Temperature is 273 K. Ortho product, minor product, para product is major product. In contrast to this, if phenol reacts with bromine water, excess of bromine will be there to form a white precipitate of 2,4,6-tribromophenol. This test is also made use of in the identification of phenol in the laboratory. So a white precipitate of 2,4,6-tribromophenol will be formed. Phenol 3Br2, second position Br, fourth position Br, sixth position Br, 2,4,6-tribromophenol. It is a white colored precipitate. In addition to that, you will get 3 HBr molecules also. So these are a couple of reactions where phenol is involved, and that too the benzene ring of the phenol is involved. So in this way, we studied some important topics of phenol like preparations of phenols and acidic nature of phenols, factors influencing phenols, and finally these important reactions of phenol. So in this way, we completed the basic aspects of phenol. Basing on this phenol, we have some very important named reactions like Raymer-Tiemann reaction. Okay, in this chapter you have Fries rearrangement, Cole-Spit reaction, Claisen rearrangement, etc. So those are named reactions. So they are very important also. In the coming videos, I will be making notes on those topics, named reactions. I hope you will watch those videos also. So thank you very much for watching this video. All the best.